Exactly, 100%. You're 100% sure of this. What if I could bring you to a place where I could probably show you over 1,000? What if I could bring you to a place where I could show you over 1,000? Because I know exactly where to bring you. Yeah. I said, what if I could bring you to a place where I'd show you over 1,000? It's on YouTube. It's a channel that they have.
Uneven weight class.
Yeah. Really?
I guarantee you I can show you triple that amount.
You could?
Actually,
so you know for a fact, first off, how many uneven weight class MMA fights has there ever been?
I don't know. But I guarantee you.
No. You can't even get past the first question.
That's typically what they do in MMA. They keep
In what leagues?
What?
In what leagues? Pride Fighting doesn't have weight class. Well, Pride Fighting actually does have weight classes. Elite XC doesn't.
How about leagues? I'm just thinking in general. Like, MMA typically keeps you in your weight class. They try to.
In what leagues? Because there's different rules in different leagues. Some leagues have no rules.
How about leagues? I'm just saying MMA in general.
Oh, okay. So you know every MMA fight. You've seen them all.
Like, you even admitted yourself that's what they did.
They try to, in leagues like UFC and stuff like that. But you've seen every MMA fight. You know all of it for sure. I can show you street fights where they've put people in their own weight classes. I can show you companies.
Street fight is not controlled like that.
Really, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
All right.
If it's controlled, then that's not a street fight.
It's not. It's in the street though.
If it's being controlled.
Oh, okay. So now that the answer is not convenient for you, now you change your answer again. Okay.
No, I didn't change my answer. I always said a street fight has no rules and it's not controlled.
No, you said a street fighter has no. You said before that a street fighter has no rules and they fight in the street, or had no rules. No, listen to me. You said they had no rules. I told you. No, listen to me. Listen to me.
If they have no rules, that means they're not controlled.
David, ignorance must be bliss, isn't it?
No, yeah. Is it ignorance still?
I'm asking you because I want to be just as ignorant as you are.
You're the one that's being ignorant right now.
Okay, I'm going to ask you some yes or no questions, and I want no answers but yes or no. Okay?
No, I'm not going to answer any of them.
You're not?
First off, all I said was a street fighter. A street fighter is one that fights in the street with no rules. If there's no rules, they can't be controlled. And you just said, I just read some street fights where they put them in their own weight classes. That means they're controlling them, and that means they're not street fighting.
Before, what did you say the difference? Before, did you say... Okay.
Not be controlled.
So you said if an MMA fighter fought in the street, that it would be considered a street fighter before. Didn't you say that?
What?
Didn't you say if an MMA fighter fought in the street before, that it would be considered a street fight?
I said that there's street fighters that know MMA.
No, you said if an MMA fighter fought in the street, it would be considered a street fight, right?
I said that there's street fighters that know MMA.
No, that's not what you said, dude. You did say that before, but that's not what you said. That's not what you said before, though.
That is what I said.
You said that before what you said the other time. So.
No, I said that there's street fighters that know MMA. That's what I just said the entire time.
That's not what you said, but I'll get over that. Never mind.
No, that is what I said.
That's not what you said, dude. So let me ask you a question. If I got into a fight, would it be an MMA fight or a street fight?
You got into a fight where?
Have I got into a fight?
If it was on the street, and it was not controlled, set it up, no one planned it, it just happened on the spur of the moment. And, yeah, that's a street fight.
I love how you change your answers when you're being questioned about them.
No, I didn't changed my
You've
answer
changed
at all.
every one of your answers.
No, I never changed any of my
You
answers.
have changed every one of your answers.
What?
You have changed it. You debate just like Ken Hovind, except for he tells the truth. It's okay.
Like, I am telling the truth. I never once changed any of my answers.
That's not the truth.
That is the truth.
That is not the truth, and you know that. No, it's not.
No, it's the truth.
No, I don't know it's the truth because it's not.
First off, I don't respect. I don't like her. I don't like. First off, I'm not a liar, so don't call me a fucking
Well, then
liar.
tell the truth on what you said.
I'm calling you a fucking liar because that's what you're doing.
How am I lying?
By trying to twist my words and saying that I'm lying. Well, I just have, but I've been saying the same exact thing.
Before, did you not? Did you not say? Did you not say before that the difference between an MMA fighter and a street fighter was we fight in the ring?
I said you guys fight in tournaments. You guys have rules. And I said
You did not. Did you not say that the difference between an MMA fighter and a street fighter was that we fight in the ring?
I said a street fighter is one that fights in the streets with no rules at all. Like, they fight in the streets. They don't fight in a ring.
And so, no rules at all.
And they're not controlled.
How was that being controlled? What I told you before.
What?
How is that being controlled? What I told you before.
What?
About the fact that they would I can show you street fighters who would show that they would tell their weights and stuff and put them in weight classes.
No, they're controlling what weight class they're in and everything. A street fight isn't controlled like that.
Yeah, guess what? I hate to tell you this, but there's also MMA fights that aren't like that either.
Street fight happens off but MMA fights don't happen off the spur of the moment.
MMA fights don't happen off the spur of the moment?
MMA fights, they know they have a match coming up, so they train for it and they practice. They're ready for it when they go.
My last fight must have been a dream then, because I wasn't even on the card.
A street fight can happen at any time. It can happen on the Greyhound bus.
Yeah, dude. Then my last fight must have been a dream then, because I wasn't even on the card to fight. Okay.
What?
Now I understand it. My last fight was a dream because I wasn't even on the card to fight, and I wound up fighting. I understand it. It was just a dream.
Well, first off, did you get into a fight on a Greyhound bus before?
In an MMA match?
That's what I mean by spur of the moment. When I say spur of the moment, I mean you can happen anytime, anywhere. You could be in the fucking bathroom of Walmart and you just go fight. That's a street fight.
Okay, so then I can judge all street fighters by everyone who's been in a street fight then.
What?
Why not?
What'd you say?
So I can judge people that fight at Walmart in the bathroom by street fighting then. I could say I can't judge every fighter that street fights like that, but I can judge the style.
You can judge their style? What makes you think you can judge their style?
They're street fighters.
Okay.
So if you saw me fight judo, you could judge judo off of what I do because I'm fighting judo. You see it.
Okay.
So if I see some idiot on the street...
You can't generalize and say just because you see this person street fight, that's how all street fighters fight.
I can't generalize the person, I can generalize the style.
Not saying you can't generalize all street fighters.
Not the people, but the style I can.
But you can't say that that's how you can't. Because street fighting is different for everyone. So you can't say just because I see one person street fighting. So
street fighting is different for everyone. So there's absolutely no techniques to go into it then.
What? Like I said, there's street fighters that know mixed martial arts.
Well, they're not street fighting then.
Yeah, they are.
Why? How's that?
If you were to ask them what they consider themselves, they'll tell you that they're street fighters.
Even those moves that are illegal to use in street fighting, if they use those, they're still street fighters?
There's no moves. Street fighters street fighting, there's no rules. Anything goes. There's no rules. There's no moves in street fighting that's illegal.
Neither is there in Elite XC.
Huh?
Neither is there in Elite XC. Elite XC.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't have rules either.
I guarantee
So you're
there's a
saying
time
that...
limit, though.
Was that?
Guarantee there's a time limit.
You guarantee there's a time limit? Yeah, and a lot of them go for 30 or 40 or for 30 minutes fighting each other. Never seen a street fight go for 30 minutes, did I? Have you?
I have.
You have?
I have. Yeah.
Who?
I've seen street fights that lasted for like 2 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they were just as good in the beginning as they were at the end, too, huh?
I didn't say that. I mean, yeah, of course, there's that that goes down. That doesn't mean that they didn't last the whole 2 hours. Like, there's no time limit in street fighting. Like in MMA,
Yeah, there's also no training either.
that's where you're wrong.
Okay, name me one coach that's trained in street fighting.
Okay, first off, in street fighting, that training comes from life.
That's not training.
Experience. Yeah,
That's not training.
That's the best kind of training.
That's not training.
That's the best kind of training.
That's experience. It's not training. Go to training.
That's the best.
No, that's experience. Go to training. I want actual training. I want actual legit training.
No, that's the best kind of training. Like I said,
So I need to be trained. I need to be trained on how to not. I need to be trained on how to break your face in if I want to.
You can't show me one MMA fighter that has no experience, no skill, and I've never been in a match, never been in a single fight in my life. Let's put down a street fighter who's been fighting for his whole
You know what? I
life.
also can't show you one time where you didn't change your fucking answer and what you're saying in this conversation either.
I never once changed.
You're changing it every time I hit you on something. So let me ask you a question. Do I need to be trained on how to punch you in the face?
I don't.
So no matter how many times I punch somebody in the face in a fight, in a regular street fight with no rules, no styles, do I need to be trained how to kick them in the ass? That's not training. That's not training. That is experience.
Yeah,
I told you you could take the... I told you, I guarantee you... Listen to me, I told you, I guarantee you...
Experience is the best teacher. You cannot show me...
I wasn't talking about experience. I'm not talking about experience. I'm talking about training.
Stop interrupting me.
I'm not talking about experience. No, I'm asking you a question. Show me training.
Stop interrupting me.
Show me training, not experience.
You cannot show me a single MMA fighter who had no experience, no skill at all, never even been in a single fight in his entire life. So yeah, he may have all the training in the entire world, but if he's never been in an actual fight,
I didn't. Okay.
it's not going to do him any good at all.
I didn't ask you to show me experience. I said show me training.
Okay, he can have, like I just said, he can have all the training in the entire world, but he's never been in an actual
Hold on,
fight.
hold on.
That's all.
Hold on, shut up.
Like, it takes
I didn't
more
ask
than
you-
just training.
Okay. I didn't ask you to show me experience. I said show me training.
It takes more than training, though.
David.
To win a
Oh,
fight.
tell David to shut up somewhere.
Okay, dude. I didn't ask you for experience. I asked you for training. Stop dodging the question.
Hey, David, hold up for a minute. David,
Hey,
David. Be quiet for just 5 minutes so I can say hi, okay? Okay, thank you. I love you. I love you, milk.
What are you guys doing?
I'm
I had
staying
the
the
worst
night.
experience of my life.
I'm staying the night at Chris's house
Cool.
tonight so I can help mom.
Look what
clean
you
up.
did. You soaked my pants.
You both?
I peed my pants.
No,
You like when she's holding me
we're
back?
leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving.
Okay.
I love
What?
you.
What?
I love you. No. I love you. We're going. Bye.
Bye, Joe. Outside.
See you later.
Bye.
Hey, show me. Are you getting my text or no? Because I don't know if I'm getting yours or not.
I don't know.
All right, shoot me a text later.
All right. I love you.
All right, I love you too. Bye.
Bye. All right. Y'all have a nice night.
Yeah, I will. Okay, so I said experience. I said training, not experience.
What?
I said training, not experience.
Okay, but the thing is, you can have all the training in the entire world, but it's not going to do you any good if you never
Yeah, you can have all the experience in the world as a football player. Doesn't mean you play in the NFL. I said training, not experience. Give me a time when they're training.
That's an irrelevant question because training won't be.
No, it's not.
You don't have to-
Explain to me one. Explain to me one Street Fighter that goes through formal training.
The training won't do you any good at all.
Hold on for a minute, dude. So, have you figured out any formal training yet?
What?
So, are you able to show me any formal training yet?
Well, first off, okay, I was kid, I was raised in the ghetto, just taught how to fight by his dad and his older brother.
I said
That's
formal training.
That's training right there.
I said formal training.
That's training right there. It doesn't matter how you get trained.
I said formal training.
No, that's irrelevant. That doesn't matter.
That does matter.
He still got trained.
No, that he got shown. He didn't get trained on an actual technique.
No, he got trained.
No, he got shown. He didn't get trained on an actual technique.
His dad and his brother, taught him some technique.
Yeah, they showed him some stuff, but he was never officially trained.
No, that's trained.
No, he got shown some stuff. He was never officially trained.
You can play word games all you want, but it's still the same thing.
No, there's a difference. You can show me. Somebody can show me how to punch you in the face, or I could be trained on the style.
Now you're just playing semantics.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
There's a big difference. Somebody could show me. Somebody could show me how to fight, or somebody could train me in an actual style.
No, okay. And his dad and his older brothers are showing him a style.
What are they showing him?
Street fighting.
That's not a style.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Maybe not. No, it is a style.
No, you're being shown how to fight, but it's not a style.
Oh, they're being trained.
Formally.
Just because it's not like by a coach or anything. It's by the kid's dad and brother.
And what type of credentials do the brother and the dad have to show them?
What?
What type of credentials do the brother and the dad have to show them?
Life.
Life. So life isn't official training. So does life train you, or do you have life experiences?
Life experience is the best kind.
Okay, so that's experience, not training. Show me training.
No, that is training.
No, it's experiences. Show me training.
No, that is training.
No, it's not. It's experiences. Show me training.
No, that is training.
It's experiences. Show me training.
Yeah, no, that is training. They both go hand in hand.
No, it's experience. It's not training.
No, I'm not gonna fall for your little trick.
I'm not playing. I promise you, I'm not playing any tricks.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're trying to fix an answer.
Well, then your question before about an MMA fighter with no experience is irrelevant then.
Oh, God.
Because you can't be a trained MMA fighter with no experience then.
What?
So you can be a trained MMA fighter with no experience?
Yeah, because that MMA fighter's never been in a single fight in his entire
Actually,
life.
believe it or not, before we even get in the ring, we have to fight our own. Sparring partners. So by the time they get in the ring, then guess what? They've already had a fight. So anyway, so is a
No, but I'm telling you, you cannot show me one MMA fighter that hasn't been in a single fight, not even sparring. Sparring doesn't like.
sparring we do since the first sparring we do since the first time that we actually go into the gym. So that question's irrelevant then.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah, it is. Because we spar the first time we go in the gym. That question's irrelevant.
And sparring's not even a real fight either. So that doesn't count.
No, we actually do really fight though beforehand. Sparring is part of the training. So anyway, I asked you to show me training, not experience.
Sparring is not a real fight.
I asked you to show me training, not experience. And sparring is not a real fight, you're right, but we do have real fights with our sparring partners before we go in. So show me some training, not experience.
I have.
No, you haven't. You showed me experience.
I have.
You showed me experience.
I showed you training.
You haven't shown me training.
I just showed you. Told you.
You haven't showed me training. You haven't showed me training.
Get trained by his dad and his older
That's
brother.
not training.
Yeah, because they're teaching. That's training.
That's showing them how to do it, but that's not actually being trained in an actual style.
That's teaching that's teaching him how to fight.
So,
See, you're just playing semantics right now.
no, I'm not. You're showing them how to fight a street fight, but you're not actually being trained in legit style.
How to fight.
So let me ask you a question. You took sociology class.
Hold on. There's a difference between teaching and showing. You know what's different? Do you know what teaching and showing is?
What? What?
No, answer my question. Do you know what teaching and showing is?
I'm asking you, what is it?
No, tell me. Tell me what you think.
If I'm asking you what it is, it means I don't know. Now, what is it?
No, I do. You're smart, you know.
Teaching and showing. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did professors in college, they show you anything?
What?
The professors in college show you anything?
It depends.
It depends on.
They teach. They don't really show.
They don't show. Okay.
No,
So,
I didn't say they don't show. I said they don't really.
I'm asking you what's your definition of it. I'm asking you to show me or teach me what your definition is. Come on, show or teach me.
What?
Show or teach me what your definition is. Come on, I'm asking you to.
Teaching is where you actually, walk someone through something, and you teach them step by step.
You teach them step by step? Okay, so officially, what?
Showing is where you just do it in front of them and they just watch.
Okay, so officially, take me step by step through a street fight then.
Hold on, I'm plugging in my phone.
Okay.
Now I just got this. Well,
I'm here. So you can teach someone how to street fight,
I never said I can.
but someone could be taught.
I'm not a good teacher, so.
But someone could be taught how to street fight.
What?
So someone could be taught how to street fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so can
Not
you?
by me.
Okay, so you don't know how to do it, but meanwhile you're an expert on saying what the difference is, and okay,
No, I know how to do it, but I don't know how to teach it.
okay, you do. You know how to street fight.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if I put you in a rolling armbar?
First off, you can't ask questions like that because I don't know unless I'm in the moment.
You don't know unless what?
Like, those questions, you don't know unless you're in the moment.
Well, what would be the first thing you'd want to do? Wait, hold on for a minute. Hold on for 1 second. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, do me a favor, really quick. Look outside your guys' front door on the stairs and out in the parking lot and see if you can see a pair of glasses. They're all fucking around and we can't find Michaela lost her glasses.
I'll look. Just give me 1 second. My phone's about to die, even though it's been on the charger. What's the English?
Their sprinklers on and we decided that we're going to run through them, so...
Okay. They're not, it's not, I'm telling you, they're not outside, but you guys can come look, but they're not out here.
Yeah, but I'm going to pull over right here. So I don't run them over. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're getting out right now, but so I'll play back in a minute, okay?
Alright, love you, bye. So anyway, have you come up with anybody that can show any real technique or training?
Hold on 1 second.
I'm here. So have you actually come up with any techniques on real training? Well, actual training, not being shown.
I showed you actual training.
No, you showed me someone teaching or showing, but you didn't show actual training.
Yeah, no, I did show you actual training.
So I know how to throw a football. Should I be in the NFL because I've been trained?
Just because it's not done by a formal coach or anything like that, doesn't mean it's not trained.
All right, so I should be able to play in the NFL then, shouldn't I?
Why?
Because I know how to throw a football. I can catch and run too. I've been taught how to do that, so I should be good enough to get in the NFL, right? I mean, it's all the same, isn't it?
If you have experience and you have practice, maybe?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I've played football for my middle school team, and I've played football for almost all my life.
All your life, if you have enough practice and you have enough experience, then yeah, you can.
Too bad. I haven't been trained on their playbooks. But I should be able to just go right in and play the game, huh?
Like that again?
Too bad I haven't been trained on their playbooks. But I should be able to just go right in and and play though, right?
Okay, but first off, like, do you know why your analogy doesn't work?
Because it's being said to you and you don't want to admit that you're wrong.
No, the your analogy doesn't work?
Why?
Because you're making it like it's a street fighter that gets trained.
Street fighters don't get trained.
They're training to be a street fighter, not training to be an MMA fighter.
Street fighters don't get
Your
trained.
analogy, the only way your analogy would be the same as what I'm talking about is just like, you're saying, oh, but I can shoot a basketball, like I should be able to play in the NFL, right?
First off,
that'd be the only way your analogy would work.
First off, my analogy wouldn't work if I said I could shoot a basketball, so I should be in the NFL, because basketball and football are different, but that's okay.
I know, exactly. Street fighting and MMA is two different things.
Not really, it's fighting, isn't it?
A street fighter is not training to be in the MMA.
Yeah, because then they would be able to beat them. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you.
A street fighter would be an MMA fighter anyway.
Yeah, if they got the proper training.
No, like a street fighter, like with experience trumps experience.
Alright, so I've had a couple fights before. I should know Kung Fu then.
Okay. If experience still trumps everything, like I said, you can have an MMA fighter that has all the training in the entire world, that has zero experience, who has never been in a single fight in his entire life. I guarantee you, if you want to get a street fighter that's all his entire life he's been fighting.
It's 100% chance. There's no possibility of a different outcome. It's 100% chance. Always going to go that way forever.
Yeah.
Alright, so every MMA fighter that doesn't have any street fight, that doesn't have experience, will always get beat by a street fighter that does have experience. There's no possibility of it happening the other way.
Show me one where it does happen the other way.
Show me one where it doesn't.
Show me one. I challenge you first. I challenge you first to show me one.
Dude, I've asked you questions that you still haven't answered.
I guarantee you can show me one.
I guarantee you that you can't show me the opposite either.
I guarantee you that I can.
Because you can?
Yeah, I guarantee you that I can.
So you can absolutely verify the guy had no MMA experience at all.
Yeah.
Okay, where can I find the source at? Who is it?
What?
Who's the source?
I'll show it to you.
Who's the source?
Don't worry about that. I'll just show
Don't worry about that. Okay, I shouldn't have to worry about the source, but I'm not allowed to look into it. It should be credible just because you say it.
No. When I show it to you, then you can check out the source.
It should okay.
Yeah,
So when you have enough time to search through the videos or whatever, and you find one that goes with what you say, then that should be uniform for all the cases, then, right?
Who said it? I'll be on the first two videos. I never said it.
Well, how else are you gonna do it? You gonna show me some reports? You're gonna show me a fight card? You're gonna have a person come to me about it? How else would you do it?
You'll just see, okay? Don't worry about it.
That doesn't sound sketchy at all.
What?
I'll just see, meaning give me time to be able to find something, and by using my confirmation bias, and then I'll be able to provide that to you.
I don't have a confirmation bias.
You probably don't even know what that is.
What is it?
I'm asking you, what is it?
What is it?
You did this to me before, but meanwhile you forced me to answer your question. So tell me what confirmation bias is.
You're right. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Okay, what confirmation bias is when you see a situation like, let's just say, and I'm not really like this, but let's just say you're like, all Puerto Ricans, which I'm Puerto Rican, so it's safe to say that, like to eat bananas or something like that, right? And then you see a Puerto Rican eating a banana, you're like, see, that proves my point that they all like it because that person does. That's exactly what you're doing. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a second. I have a knock. Hold on for a minute.
USBTOR.
I didn't say it. She stepped in the doorway, but that's about it.
No, we can't find them.
Hold on.
She She said in the doorway.
Just tell her you're going to be because if they felt like we're talking outside, do you think she would?
Probably.
Okay, we'll let her know that.
So, have you found anybody with any official training yet? And I guess that ends the debate, guys. So that was me debating with David. So let me know what you guys think.